LJ Scott was one of the top running back prospects in the nation. He ran for more than 2,800 yards along with 38 touchdowns as a senior at Hubbard High School in Ohio, before signing with Michigan State. It didn't take long for him to realize life in a Big Ten backfield was a massive adjustment. Coming in as a freshman, I thought I was everything, fresh and everything, Scott said Thursday at the NFL Scouting Combine in Indianapolis. But as you get older, you definitely start to feel those hits and everything. It's crazy because I never thought I would feel those hits. After 4 seasons in college, multiple injuries and more than 600 carries, Scott has a lot of miles on him. However, as he hopes to make the jump to the NFL, he feels rejuvenated. My body is still pretty fresh, Scott said, so the college workload doesn't really mean too much. Scott made an immediate impact as a freshman at Michigan State and, as the workhorse on the final drive, scored the game-winning touchdown in the Big Ten championship against Iowa. He led the Spartans in rushing each of his first 3 seasons and returned for his senior year instead of leaving for the NFL. That decision didn't work out as Scott hoped. He suffered an ankle injury in the second game of the season, missed the next 4 games and then re-injured it 2 weeks later. After initially planning on staying sidelined to redshirt and return for a 5th year, Scott decided to play in the Redbox Bowl against Oregon, which eliminated the chance to return, before leaving for the draft. Electing to play a 5th game, a new NCAA rule allows players who appear in 4 games or fewer to take a redshirt, and forfeiting an additional year of eligibility wasn't an easy decision. Avoiding another season taking shots in college was a factor while doing what was best for him. Obviously, running backs don't last that long in the league, so just taking those amounts of hits again next year, Scott said. You never know what could happen. LJ Scott doesn't run 40-yard dash at NFL Combine but is solid in other testing. The former Michigan State running back missed more than half his senior season due to injury. Scott rushed for 2,591 yards and 25 touchdowns his first 3 seasons while averaging 4.9 yards per carry. As a senior, he had just 79 carries for 264 yards and 0 touchdowns in 5 games, only 3 of which he finished. After posting a career-low 4.5 yards per carry in 2017, that number plummeted to 3.3 as a senior while Michigan State's injury-plagued offensive line struggled to create a push as the Spartans finished with a 7-6 record. Scott's lack of running room in 2018 was so notable. NFL Network analyst Daniel Jeremiah said it was tough to evaluate his film. It was a little difficult, Scott said of his senior season. It was a little difficult the previous year as well. We just needed to work as a team, executing a lot more and just staying together. Our chemistry was a little off, but it was all life lessons and all football lessons that I'm sure everyone will get together and fix those problems. Scott was banged up again in the 7-6 Redbox Bowl loss to Oregon on deck 31, but finished the game and posted a season-high 24 carries while tying a season-high with 84 yards. He said he pulled out of the Senior Bowl because of the ankle injury but believes he's healthy after rehabbing it. It's all good now, Scott said. Back ready to go, Scott was measured at 6 foot and 227 pounds, a weight he's comfortable playing at, but he may want to be about 5 pounds lighter. He didn't run the 40-yard dash on Friday at the Combine but was solid in drills and posted decent numbers in other testing. I feel like I was pretty average in speed, Scott said, so I've been focusing on my speed a lot. Scott said he has no regrets about his time at Michigan State and believes leadership, energy and a physical style of play are the strengths he can bring to an NFL team. Prior to the Combine, ESPN draft analyst Mel Kiper Jr. said Scott as a potential third-day pick in the draft, meaning rounds 4 through 7. I would love playing anywhere I could get drafted to, Scott said. I would be grateful for anything wherever I'm at.